So you may recall about last year, say around March, May-ish, that I reviewed the Playcons from Snakebyte. And that garnered some views. Some people were definitely interested, I got some questions about the controllers in the comments, and yeah, overall I think Snakebyte liked it because I got some more stuff from them. This is just one of them. I got 2 sets of controllers, this one included, 2 sets of headphones, a mouse and a mouse mat. Snakebyte, thank you so much for sending me these products to review. Let's start by unboxing this controller. Oh, and before we get into this, there will be links down below for every single item that I have received to review in the description and in the pinned comment. This isn't a sponsored video, I pretty much just emailed them and they graciously sent me some more stuff. Alright. You know, it's packed almost like a Nintendo Switch box, so putting it back is gonna be a pain. Okay, so the first thing you get out of the box is an update slip. This is always important with any third-party controller. Always check the website for an update. They may be up to date out of the box, but if they're not, then you gotta do this, because the Nintendo Switch updates itself, meaning they're outdated. Okay, so the controller is a USB-C, so it can work with any standard Nintendo Switch lead you have, which is great. So you don't need to worry about any extra cables, so theoretically you could just chuck this out or just keep it as a spare charger if you want. Well, the back quality actually, as wires go. You know, it definitely feels nice and rubbery. Also got one of those things, I keep forgetting what they're called exactly, but you know, if that's your thing then. Also, we get standard stuff, instruction booklet, you know how that works. And a little flying thing. Basically just a little card for the website. Do not return this product to the store. Please contact Snakebyte support for help first. Fair enough. And if you're a fan of cardboard, you get an extra piece of cardboard. So it's a win-win for everyone, really, isn't it? Alright, let's look at this controller itself, shall we? Ooh. Okay, first impressions. Not a fan of the plastic. Feels a bit too cheap. But, nice, firm trigger buttons. That's always good, actually. You get ZL, ZR, they are fine there. Shoulder buttons, looser. More clicky, more firm. That's fine with that. Face buttons. I think they're the same size as the Pro Controller, but they're a bit close together. Yeah, so if you see from the standard Pro Controller, the face buttons are like a bit further apart. These seem to be the same size, but closer. I don't think that'd be too much of a problem, but you know, I'm willing to be proven wrong. Ooh. The D-pad feels a little bit spongy. Bit too spongy for my liking. It's definitely on a pivot, so it might be good for fighting games. We'll find that out in the test. Start, select, capture, turbo, home. They're fine. Analog sticks. Not that much travel in them, but they feel proper. Not so much PlayStation worthy. I mean, they're down there, but yeah, I can see myself using these no problem. They rub fine, if that makes sense. So yeah, overall first impressions, mixed, but you know, I can definitely see this working. Just have to wait and see. And I realized I put the instructions back in the box, but I'm going to need them to find out how to connect this thing to the Switch. So that's going to be fun. Knight Rider's angry. So connecting the gamepad was a piece of piss. Just go to the controller screen, hold the home button, and Bob's your uncle. So I had the usual test games ready and started with Fast RMX for motion controls, and was disappointed to find that it had none. It was an error on my end for assuming it did, but it did give me more time with the trigger buttons for leaning left to right. I didn't mind how they felt at the start, but after using them more often, they required too much pressure, to the point where I didn't feel like I could comfortably spam them with ease. I probably would have gotten used to them in time, but since I was using them for a simple racing game, I can't imagine they'd be good in a shooter, especially if you were controlling your fire. On to Dragon Ball FighterZ. Like I said in a previous controller review, I'm not a professional at this game, I just know enough with what I'm used to. If you recall, I said the D-pad felt spongy in the unboxing, and that was pretty much confirmed with FighterZ. However, it still worked really well. There were a couple of times where I missed my input for a quarter circle attack, but it wasn't annoying to where I went back to the analog stick, so it's that middle ground of really spongy, but usable. Alright, next is Rocket League for the vibration. Oh, I haven't played it in a few months. On to Smash Brothers! In the test so far, I wasn't all too confident for this controller to give me a good vibe of it in something like Smash. And I'm sad to say that after playing a few matches, that thought hadn't changed after. The analog sticks were the only fine part of it. The face buttons were also okay, but everything else just did not feel good in the hands. I mean, yeah, I still want my matches, but it doesn't mean the controller was good. Good job, Ricky. See you next game. Right, now on to Rocket League. This is a game I've played a lot, despite the fact that I haven't played it in a while, but I still remember how it felt on the Joy-Cons and Pro Controller with the vibration. Yeah, this isn't good. It's not as bad as a subsonic wireless controller, god no, but it's still not what I consider a comfortable controller with the intense rumble. And yes, you could argue that I can turn it off. I like to counter-argue that I like rumble on my controllers. I'm only human, damn it! I decided to try one more game, and that was Project Diva Mega Mix. Now, some people will tell you to play this with the Joy-Cons, as there's a chance of accidentally hitting multiple D-pad directions when you're only holding a note because of the ball pivot on the Pro Controller. I can comfortably say that I've not had any issues like that in the songs I play. Yeah, I suck at the game anyway, but when I was holding a direction, I was holding that direction, and didn't have any issues with accidentally hitting other directions on the D-pad. So this controller is perfectly ideal for games like this.
Snakebyte, I am very sorry. I appreciate the fact that you sent me this to review, but I do not think I could recommend this controller. I am not satisfied with the way it feels. In the hands, I mean, it is a controller, but the triggers, they are way too stiff. The buttons, I mean, the buttons and the analog sticks are the only fine parts. The D-pad is too spongy. It's only good in some games. I can't see myself recommending this controller. I mean, it's great, it's USB-C, it's great that, you know, it works, but as it stands, I can't. I can only give it a 5 out of 10. It's not bad, it's a controller. Does it work? Yes. Can you use it? Yes. So it's not as bad as the Subsonic, which I think I gave a 6 out of 10 now I think about it. Why did I give that a 6? But anyway, it's still a controller. If you want to get it, then fine. You know, you could do much worse. That's all I'm going to say. You could do much worse, but you're not going to find a replacement for the standard Pro Controller with this. There are much better options, and I honestly, I recommend Snakebyte's own Play-Cons above this. Yes, they're sideways Joy-Cons, you can't use them in most games, but they are far better comfortable. They have better quality than what this offers. But, you know, they did send me another controller, so let's look at that one. So the GamePad Pro S was a bit of a letdown. I mean, it was fine in some areas, but the rest was unfortunately disappointing. But you may have seen from the title that I'm doing multiple controller reviews. They did send me a PC one. To be fair, I did request this as well. So, yeah, the BVB PC Pro Controller Cabelos. I don't know if that's German for something. I think probably means wireless, actually, now that I think about it. But, this is one of their officially sponsored ones. This pretty much the only one I have that isn't sponsored. The other ones are pretty much BVB and another football team. Like, they're both German football teams. So if you like football, then, you know, I don't know if these teams competed in the UEFA, but they're not going to be in the Euro because that's countries in Europe. Anyway, let's open this up. Personally, I'm a Manchester United fan myself, but you know, I'm not going to deduce points off this controller because it's not Manchester United. Though, if there was a Manchester United controller, an official Manchester United controller, that would be cool, actually. Snakebyte, get on that. Okay, got a controller here. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What is that?
Is that a wireless adapter? I can't get it out. Oh! Okay, right. So it's so they give you a wireless adapter. Right, I thought this thing connected through Bluetooth. Okay. Huh. Fair enough. Okay. Because I was actually worried how I was going to do this because my PC doesn't have Bluetooth. Well, not necessarily Bluetooth, but it doesn't have the thing that most wireless controllers need to connect. So, micro USB lead, which is unfortunate it's using micro USB. I mean, I don't know when this controller came out, but you know, it's still handy to have a micro USB. Like I've got spares anyway, so okay, really cool idea that you could just put it in there. A bit too tight to get out. Like if you're someone who bites your nails like me, it's a bit of a faff to get out. I mean, yeah, that's my fault for biting my nails, but still. Okay. I didn't expect that. Alright. Overall feel, so these are pretty much cut from the same shell, it looks like. This feels nicer. This honestly feels nicer, more thorough ooh. Okay, the left trigger's a little bit stiffer than the right trigger, but that just could be me. The control I have. Ooh. 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 Okay, this is overall, this is a nicer feeling controller than the GamePad Pro S. These buttons, I like the design of the buttons. They're almost, in a way, they're almost like typewriter buttons. I like the clear plastic. They feel tough. If that like they feel like, you know exactly what you're they're gonna last you a bit. The analog sticks, nice, proper rubbery feeling. Stay, all right. Yeah, analog sticks feel fine. The triggers, I do like those triggers. Can't go wrong with the bumpers. The D-pad feels a bit off. That could just be me. I don't know, it feels a bit spongy, or it feels spongy, but it doesn't feel spongy, if that makes sense. But overall, this is genuinely a much nicer feel than the BVB Pro S. Yeah, okay, first impressions, I definitely like it. Borussia Dortmund. Or Dortmund. Multiple emotions have gone through my body in the past few minutes. Because I got a footballing controller. I found out there was a wireless lead. I like the way the controller feels. I kind of wish they could have kept this design for the BVB Pro S. Not BVB Pro S, GamePad Pro S, sorry. Alright, well, let's see how it plays. So, I didn't know where to start exactly with the PC controller, as I didn't own many games that I could do control tests with. So instead, I picked some of my favourite games, and Sonic Lost World, and see how the controller felt in all of them. I'm used to playing with an Xbox 360 wired controller for my PC games, so it was a little bit off going to a differently shaped controller. However, I can say that the controller was amazing in the hands, the triggers were brilliant, the face buttons required just the right amount of pressure, and the analog sticks felt so comfortable. I had no problems whatsoever, and I'm definitely going to complete my 30th playthrough of Dust with this controller once this video is uploaded onto YouTube. Even though it's a wireless controller, I didn't get any input lag like some third-party wireless controllers out there, and the controller connects to the PC with no problems. Just hold the power button for a second where the adapter is plugged into the PC itself. So these two controllers are essentially made from the same shell, however, this one is leagues better than this one. I'm sorry, Snakebyte. It's not. It's fine, it's just... No, but this... Oh, okay. If you want a good wired or wireless PC controller, and you don't want to get like a first-party Xbox 360 one because, you know, they're still expensive, definitely recommend this. Like, I was worried at the start, but no, the triggers feel absolutely fine. Everything about this controller is great. This is a fantastic controller. D-pad, a little bit dodgy, but that... You know, that's barely a hindrance because holy shit, this controller is really fucking good.
I didn't think it would be amazing, but it is. So, yeah. I can't recommend this controller enough. Snakebyte, make the good controllers into your Switch's stuff. Nah, but in all seriousness, so yes, definitely give this a solid 9.5 out of 10. Fixed D-pads, and then it'll be a 10 out of 10, but other than that, yes, I fully recommend this. If you bought the Playcons, you're getting the same kind of quality here, and I cannot shut up about this. Okay, I should probably move on to other stuff they've sent me, because yes, they did send me stuff. You did see the thumbnail after all. We got headphones to look at, so let's look at the Headset Pro. So like any good gamer, you need a good set of headphones, especially when you're doing stuff on PC. I have the Sony wireless ones. I connect the wire to them through my PC, so I'm not wasting Bluetooth battery. But yeah, they work a treat. They are fine. I love the bass. It is awesome. However, Snakebyte sent me a couple of headphones. I did request these because I was looking at them thinking, what would be good for gamers? Keep in mind, I'm not the best at gaming. I'm just mainly tackling stuff from experience. Headset Pro. Yeah, they look it. BVB again. Got another football sponsorship going on there. I believe so. Well, they have the same color scheme as it. I'm just not seeing a logo, so maybe they just made some shells, didn't get the sponsorship, so went, okay, we'll keep them anyway. But yeah, headphones. Why not? Now, I don't know how this thing connects to the PC. I don't know if it's doing it via USB. I don't know if it's doing it through, a 3.5mm audio jack. I don't know. Okay. Well, this one's packaged nicer than the standard. What the hell? Oh, it's another one of those things. What else is in there? Instruction. Okay, this is a USB. Not surprising there, actually. Ooh. We got it. Okay, first impressions. Nice feeling lead. Okay, so what control options do we have here? We got volume, which is of course important, a mute button, and that button. I don't know what that does. Where's the instruction booklet? It would say, wouldn't it? Okay, so the button is bass boost, apparently. Fair enough. We've got a nice, a very thin microphone, which is a bit concerning, because small headset mics like this are not normally the best. You know, they're normally quite cheap sounding quality. You got this really spongy cover there, actually. I wonder how it fits on my head. Well, it's not resting properly on the head, actually. It's a there's a lot of gaps there. Can I do anything about that? Obviously, they didn't acquaint for large-headed individuals like myself. I can't adjust it. Okay, so I can't adjust the heads. There's no swivel. So they don't fit properly because there's still gaps there. I mean, they're not exactly meant to be, you know, tight. But if I'm still letting in the outer noise, there's just a massive gap there. I mean, these fit fine on my head. Well, I mean, you know, I look weird, when don't I? But yeah, this is going to be fun to test, isn't it? So, yeah. How am I going to do this test? Good question. So, after experimenting with these, and I can already say these are amazing headphones, asterisk. These are perfectly solid. These are fine headphones. I love these. The microphone is amazing quality. Listen to this test. So this is a test recording with the Headset Pro microphone. The Audacity spikes are coming in quite well, actually. And yeah, I can't see anything wrong with them. I love the little glow, even though it's a little bit faded in some cases. You can see a very obvious dip where they just put 2 LEDs there. Minor complaint, but yeah, these are fine. They rest fine on the head, except for this loose bit here. I am not a fan of that loose bit. And like I said, with this mic, I might honestly use that as a main mic over the Blue Yeti. However, I'm not a fan of a few things. As I mentioned, the headphones. They fit fine, but I'm not a fan of this gap. That is minor in comparison. Most of these complaints are minor complaints, really. I'm not a fan of that. The lighting on these buttons is inconsistent. So this means that the microphone is not muted. Now it's muted. However, that means bass boost is off, but now it's on. It's a bit weird how it does that. I feel like, you know, that could have been explained a bit better. Also, the middle one isn't a button, it's just a logo. The bass boost is another problem. Now, I don't know if it's because the headphones aren't fitting my head properly, but when I turn on the bass boost, I am not detecting anything. I have to go on really, really bassy tracks to notice any different, and it's barely a difference. It is just the exact same. And also, you can, if you tap the headphones on your head, you can hear something rumbling. Like, I don't know if that's like the bass speaker or something, but something is in there. It's not loose by any means, but yeah, those are minor complaints. You know, these are really good ear cups. You are getting really, really good quality here. I honestly do recommend this headset. It is a USB headset, perfect for PC gaming. I've spoken to friends on Discord. They have said that I sound better on this than I do with that microphone on Discord calls. So yeah, you gotta win here. Get these headset. Get this headset. Honestly amazing. But they did send me another one. Is that headset a good, cheaper alternative to this one? We've got to find out, haven't we? So it is weird that I'm doing what is considered the more inferior headset to the Pro headset, but this is a universal one. So this is probably running on an aux lead instead of a USB. Let me have a look. Doesn't say. But yeah. So, you know, this claims to be good for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PC, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, let's give this a little unboxing and see what's inside. Okay. Not as good packaging as... Oh. Yeah, not as good packaging as the Pro, but get what you pay for, okay. Okay, so it has a mic switch on here, which you can turn on and off. Is it a switch? Oh, that's stiff as hell. It's got 2 different volumes. One I think is for the mic. Oh no, it's a volume wheel. Okay. Alright. Instruction boots. I don't think I need to worry about that. Alright, so, headphones. They fold. I can't unfold them. Whoa, oh, that did not... That doesn't sound good. Sounds like I'm breaking them. Okay. Well, I can expand them. Which one's left? Which one's right? Like this. Okay, so there's a tiny lead here because the mic is separate. So they probably did it like this to save on packaging. Which is also good, because if you just want to take these on the go, but if you don't want the mic, you can just unplug it. So that's good. Plug it in there. Lo and behold, got your mic. Right, okay, so turn it around. Okay. It's a bit awkward, not gonna lie. Okay, so, oh god, they just rest on the ears. They don't feel like it feels like they're gonna fall off if I just do that. But so the lead is, how long is this? I don't think there's gonna be a long lead. They said it's over 4 feet. Can I even reach the PC?
I don't think that can reach the PC.
Well then, so this is a cheaper alternative. The ear cups really feel cheap. Like, it just feels like you've got just cheap sponge on your ears. By the way, this is an actual sponsorship for one of the football teams. I think it's the one the GamePad Pro S is sponsoring, actually. So, but yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that. But hey, maybe I could be wrong. So I'm gonna go away, give these a little bit of a test spin. You know, see how these sound compared to other things. And hey, you know what? They could be fine. Maybe I'm just doubting it because of the quality it is right now. I don't know. Let's see how these sound. So I will admit, I had the bar set high for the headset pros. That's my fault. I should have checked the universal headset first. However, I feel like I still would have been disappointed. Okay, let's get the pros out of the way. Alright, so first pro, they're easily foldable. Like, they are, to their credit. Get the mic out, and you can... I'm really proving my case here, aren't I? There you go. Like that, and you can just fold them away, no problem, even if it sounds like you're going to snap them. That's fine. These are solid headphones for that stuff. So, you know, if you want cheap headphones, portably, on the go, take these ones. But be aware of the downsides. These are not good headphones. Okay, that's not entirely true. I tested them on various songs. I have a couple of really bassy songs. The one song that I always use for test references is Sunset Heights from Spark the Electric Jester. That is bassy. I love the bass in that track. I always use it as an example. Whenever I get new headphones, I always test them on that track. It sounded wonderful on the headset pros. It's the way I can describe these headphones is it sounds like it's coming from a car radio. Like, you know when you get your mum's car, and you know you get in, you turn on to like Heart FM or Radio 1 or whatever like that, and you know then you get a bassy track on, and you know it doesn't really have the same boomy bass as it normally does on like your speakers or something like that. That's the way I describe these compared to the headset pros. It's the bass isn't good, and I know that is because of the price. You know, I'm not even going to say that they messed up, because they obviously didn't, because they did wonders with this. But these are not good. I can't recommend them. If you want to get headphones on a budget, then these are perfect for you. I can guarantee these will last a while. The mic, however. Now, I was trying to use this on my PC. I tried plugging it into all of the aux ports I had, you know, while attached to the headphones. No matter what I did, my PC would not pick it up. It picked up the headphones, no problem. It picked those up, but it would not pick up the microphone. So I had to use my phone. I plugged the headset in and recorded on the phone. And how does it sound?
You know, I keep hearing an argument between like how it's pronounced either GIF or GIF. I mean, why even bother with this feud to begin with? Everyone knows the correct answer is...
See, yeah, the mic is really good. It's a good microphone. I actually like the mic. Not as much as I like headset pros. Love the mic in this. But when plugged into a PC, you're not going to get it to work. I've tried many times. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Snakebyte, if you want to help confirm with me on that, then please do. But as it stands, I'm not finding any problems with it. I'm not finding any ways to make it work. These are not, like, they're not good for gaming. They're definitely not good for gaming. I've tried it with some games. I don't rate. Good cheap headphones on the go, definitely. You know, your Bluetooth headphones are gone, and you just want some good over-ear ones. They won't sit. They'll just sit on the ears. They won't go over-ear, but they are passable. So they have some ups. But unfortunately, I don't see them as good PC headsets, I'm afraid. But just two more things to go. And that is the mouse and the mouse mat. I'm going to open them both because, you know, they're both the same thing. well, not the same thing. Not the same thing, but they're both part of the same family of thing. Shut up, let's go get them. It's a bit of a tall one. Yeah, so the Mousepad RGB Extra Large Ultra. Yeah. So, when they said they were going to send me a mouse mat, I should point out, the mouse mat and the mouse were the two things I did not ask for. They added that. So that was unexpected. How was I going to test a mouse? How was I going to test a mouse mat? Well, I'm going to find out, aren't I? Now, when they said mouse mat, I thought it was just going to be, you know, a little thing under the mouse. This is big. How big exactly? Where are the measurements? The measurements were here. 800 millimeters by 300 millimeters. That is about 80 centimeters by 30 centimeters. What's that in inches? In feet? I don't know. Go look it up. So yeah, this is big. I'm still wrapping my head around it. Thank you very much, Snakebyte, for your generous support. So yeah, let's oh, and here's the mouse. Bit of a size difference, wouldn't you say? Also, sponsored football club. Focus. Doesn't want to focus. The mouse looks fine. I like the design of it. The current mouse I'm currently using is pretty much like unbranded. I don't know. I can't remember what that logo is. I bought it on Amazon. It was like a tenner. It's got a DPI switch. You know, DP switch. I don't know. It increased the mouse speed. You know, standard buttons on the side there for like grenades in Call of Duty. Why use them for grenades anyway? It's a solid mouse. I have no problems using it. Hopefully this will be much better. I have no problems replacing my mouse. My desk is filled with crap because I unboxed all of these at once. Oh my god. Okay, I just got a whiff of rubber. Like, Jesus Christ, it's like sniffing a wetsuit. Jeez, that is a strong smell. Well, in the middle, there's instructions. Why instructions? You just plug it in, really, don't you? Oh my god. Good lord. Snakebyte, you're off your fucking rocker sending me this. Wow, that is long. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where am I going to put this? How is this going to fit on my desk? That's going to... Oh my god. I can't fit this on my desk. How? What the shit? Probably should have given them my desk that button. That's a button. What the fuck? This is a button. All right, instruction pad. I can't talk. Right, let's see. There are 12 modes. Press the mode button for the changes sequence. Okay, so that's a mode button. So you just tap that to change the mode. Okay. It takes a while for the mouse pad to get even straightened out. Protect the device from dust, moisture. Why do I want to protect it? Excuse me, Fidget's going to be resting on your pad, all right? I can't help it if dust comes out of nowhere and wants to get her back. That's a terrible joke. I'm going to need to put in some pictures so it doesn't seem like I'm taking the piss. I mean, I am taking the piss, but you know. Clean only with a soft, dry cloth. Do not use cleaning agents. Okay, that one is fair enough. So, it doesn't say which side I put down. Do I put the rubber side down? I think I put the rubber side down. How about the wetsuit side up? Yeah, this is proper. Like, it feels genuinely like a wetsuit. Like, I hang around with uncles who surf, so you know I've felt my fair share of wetsuits. Not that I'm feeding them up or anything. Rubber on the back, anti-slip, I imagine. So, yeah. Next question is, how am I going to put it on my desk? Because I measured it earlier, and I think it's going to have to... I think the TV's going to have to stand on it. Right. I'm going to do a lot of moving, so I'll be right back. Alright, moment of truth. I've set it up. You know, it barely fits. Well, I say barely, it's still hanging over by a bit, but, you know, it's fine. Alright, plug that in. Oh god, I've got a lot of crap back here, haven't I? Oh, hey! Well, that's actually disappointing. Focus. Focus on the hand. Thank you. So I press this button. Up. So I can choose the colours. Ooh, fade. How do I turn off the light? Okay, so that's a little bit more impressive, but... And just off. Okay. Well, I could definitely say it's a very nice looking mat. So the mouse mat is fine. I am actually happy with it. The lights are a bit disappointing, but it is actually really comfy to rest my wrists on it. Because, you know, resting your wrists, you can get, you know, some skin irritation when you're just rubbing them along as you're typing on the keyboard. But genuinely, feels really nice. I'm not going to use the lights. I'm not really a light guy. Like, just looking at them is... Yeah, it's not really the most appealing. They're just some thin, barely lit LEDs, really, aren't they? Well, that's fine, don't get me wrong, but I mean, green doesn't exactly look like green. I'm just looking through them again. Yeah, I mean, green's my favorite color, but nah, this ain't doing it for me, Chief. So the mouse mat is really good, though. It's genuine feeling. Wetsuit material. There is a term for the material, but I do not know off the top of my head. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. The rubber's doing its job, like keeping it in place. Genuinely, lights are a bit disappointing. The thing itself is not. So I can definitely give it really high praise for that. So good job, Snakebyte. Thank you again for sending it to me. Now we're going to look at the mouse, haven't we? Haha. Okay. What the fuck was that? That's taped on weird. The tape is yellowing. Ooh. That's got some weight to it. Whoa, whoa, that's metal. Damn, wow, okay, they wanted this thing to last. Fucking metal bottom. I didn't expect that, alright. Ooh. Okay, first impressions. Wow. I'm seeing some things that require an Allen key screw. What happens if do I have an Allen key? I swear I put an Allen key in here somewhere. Ah, I've got an Allen key. Haha. It's too big. Fuck. Damn, I was curious what was in there. Did it come with one? Ah. Snakebyte, I want my Allen key. What's in the mouse? What's in the fucking mouse?
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Okay, overall, looks nice. Field test, that is really comfy, actually. It's not it's not tilted, so it's not ergonomic, but like, yeah, I am really satisfied with how that feels. Yeah, you really know what you're pressing. The extra buttons there rest right above the thumb, so you can click those with ease. Yeah, no, I am really satisfied with this already. Of course, I've got to give it a test. I've got some games that require a lot of clicking, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, stuff like that, so I'm going to give that a go. Whether I record it or not is a different kettle of fish, and yeah, let's see how it goes. So I've been using this mouse for about a day or two, and yep, it is a perfectly solid mouse. I've not had any problems with it. It feels really comfortable in the hands. I mean, you can see it's still plugged in, so yeah, I am more than comfortable making this my replacement mouse because, yeah, it's really good. I don't even know what else to say. It is a perfectly solid mouse. It's a good DPI switch. The buttons here, they feel a little bit awkward trying to press sometimes, but other than that, perfectly solid. I have no problems here. I definitely say pick this up if you want a nice, good, functional mouse, for the time being. It definitely works in shooters. I had a couple problems where
sometimes it wouldn't register a click, but that didn't really get me killed, so I don't know, maybe it's still working out the kinks. But other than that, perfectly solid. So PlayCon has sent me a lot of stuff that was evident by the things I reviewed in this video. And for the record, I am grateful for all the things they have sent me. I looked on the website and added up roughly how much it'll send me, rounded up to the nearest, to the closest number, because it's all 99. They sent me a total of €210 worth of items. Comparing that to other currencies, that's £180 and $250. Good lord. But the things I recommend, the Headset Pro, the BVB PC Controller, the FCB Gaming Mouse, and the Mouse Mat, you're looking at €150, £128, and $179. Honestly, you are getting your money's worth. I have no problem saying that you are definitely getting what you pay for. They are amazing quality. I have no problem. I've already replaced my items here. You could see by the headphones. Yeah, I honestly do fully recommend these products. And, you know, maybe it is just because they were sent to me that I have a bit of, you know, I guess I have a bit of a bias. You could see that, but honestly, I would have no problem paying for these. If you want to set up your own PC and you want to get some good quality equipment, Snakebyte is your best bet. Yeah, the GamePad Pro S was a letdown, and so was the universal headset, but everything else, fantastic. I mean, if you saw my live stream I did at the time of this video was Paper Mario, I was using the Headset Pro and it sounded way better. I mean, yes, you obviously heard me breathe a bit easier, but I can easily move the mic away. I get like a one of those foam covers for it. But yeah, I have no complaints with any of the things aside from the universal headset and the GamePad Pro S. And Snakebyte, thank you once again for graciously sending me all these products. I should point out that in the emails we were discussing, they asked me to list off some things that I would like to review. And I was only expecting one thing. So I thought I'd list off a few, you know, just to see what would be, you know, like, okay, so if I don't get this, I can at least look at that. They said everything, including and added in a mouse and a mouse mat. And I should say, for the record, don't go and email Snakebyte. Don't expect freebies. I am very, very lucky that I was able to get this stuff. So, yeah, don't send an email their way expecting freebies. You're probably not going to get it. But, yeah. I don't know what else to say. Like I said in the start of this, the links will be down below in the description and in the pinned comment. Honestly, I do fully recommend all these products. You know, the four I've mentioned, you really can't go wrong. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, really, other than I'm Sergeant Major Mario saying, ciao. You know, of course, the worst part is that I have a shitload of boxes to get rid of. Well, that's gonna be fun.